First time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so on YouTube already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'll let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime, and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds, starting with dun, dun, dun. Jay, what up? What's up, Rico? What it do? What's up, George?
Check this. I'm going to show you how I afford this car. Okay, you ready?
Kim, I see you. What's up, Kim?
George. It is derived from a Greek name meaning farmer or earth worker. How do you go about pronouncing it? In Spanish, it is normally said as Jorge.
See Jorge in the building. What's up, Jorge? All right, fam, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay. Elon Musk and Donald Trump, your president, they have been going through it, man. At one point, they were besties. And now, they're at each other's throats. They're at each other's throats, and Donald Trump has decided when they go low, I'm going lower. Trump not only threatened Elon Musk's subsidies that he received for SpaceX and Tesla. He says he receives a lot of them. But he's also threatened to deport Elon Musk. I ain't got no problem with that. But some of y'all do, so let's talk about it. I see you in the comments talking down on Trump. Yeah, you're talking bad about Trump. At first, it was all good. Y'all thought y'all had a tag team full press. And now they squabbling. Everybody predicted, everybody who got a little sense predicted that these two could not continue to work together. Egos too big. Egos too big. They tried it, and it didn't work out. They did try it. Now the question is, a lot of people wants to know, can Trump even do that? Can he deport Elon Musk? Well, first, before we can answer that question, let's take a look at Elon Musk's citizenship. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so Elon Musk has been a citizen since 2002, according to a 2023 biography of Elon by journalist Walter Isaacson. Elon was born in Pretoria, South Africa in 1971. His father, Earl Musk, is a South African businessman, politician, mine owner, consultant, and a property developer. His mother, May Musk, is Canadian. Through her, Elon Musk also has Canadian citizenship. In his college years, Elon came to the U.S. on an exchange visitor visa, which allows visa holders to teach, lecture, instruct, study, conduct research, consult, and receive graduate training, and more. In October, the Washington Post reported that Elon was at one point working illegally during his startup days in Silicon Valley while he and his brother were creating PayPal. President Biden later echoed the Post's report, which went viral on X, Musk's social media platform, formerly known as Twitter. Elon fired back on X saying that he was in fact allowed to work in the U.S. and described his immigration journey as a gray area. Regardless of whether he was working illegally at the start of his career, Elon Musk is now a U.S. citizen and maintains his primary residence in the U.S. This means, dun, 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 it could be difficult for Trump's administration to find grounds for deportation. But none of that matters to Donald Trump, who, as my good friend Teslin Figaro said, is running the country like death row, like he Suge Knight at death row, doing whatever the hell he wants to do, and ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. He got them all scared, fam. Boy, they scared to death of Trump. I'm talking about senators are scared. These are guys who, that has this purported power, right? Congressmen, state reps, mayors, scared to death. What they're afraid of is Trump's going to use his power to dethrone them. And they care about their political seats and the access that they receive from those seats more than they do the American people. They care more about that power they have in those seats than they do about their families, their wives, their husbands, their children, their mama, their daddy. They care nothing about to the extent that they care about staying in power. And they will do anything. They will allow anything to happen to maintain that power. They know Trump owns the Republican Party. Nobody in the world has more influence over Republicans than Trump. And they want to keep that constituency. They want a piece of that constituency. So they fall in line like good little boys and girls and do as they're told. This is why a lot of things that has went down in this country that we look at and we say, man, he can't do that. He can't do that. Well, he doing it. We got to stop saying people can't do something when they're doing it. Now, is it illegal? We can say, man, that's illegal. But just because something is illegal doesn't mean somebody can't do it and get away with it. Trump has proven time and time again, he don't give a damn about the Constitution. He cares nothing about formality, decorum. Man, dude is just doing whatever the hell he want to do. So can he deport Elon Musk? You damn straight he can. And he's already working on the plan, reportedly. He's already talking to his team, and they're trying to figure out a way to shut Elon Musk down. They want Elon Musk gone. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't feel sorry for Elon Musk. He thought it was sweet. He teamed up with Donnie, and he thought that it was going to be him and Donnie against the world. For a moment now, he had a grip on Trump. For a moment. I ain't gonna lie. I knew that they was gonna fall out, but I didn't think the falling out would be so public, like, and they would call each other out publicly, like talk about each other, talk down to each other. I never thought they'd go that far with it. But I knew that they wasn't gonna be able to stay working side by side for long. I knew that for a fact, especially when that little boy told Trump he wasn't the president. Elon's son was at the White House in the Oval Office. You're not even the president. I think the little boy also told him, nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. And Trump was just sitting there listening, like taking it. I was like, damn, Elon really got something on Trump. He really got something on him. Damn, we know he fixed the election, so maybe that's what he's holding over Trump's head, that he's going to expose it. Shit. At this point, even if he does expose it, they're not going to remove Trump. Nobody in the country who has power has enough balls to remove Trump. They're scared to death, man. Scared to death. If they found out right now, hold up, I got me a troll. This is a female, just so y'all know, fam. This is a troll, and I'm going to block her and ignore her like her daddy did when he left her at the hospital when he saw her face. Yeah, get on up out of here, you uncivilized mutt. Boom! That was a good block right there. That felt good. I seldom block women. Usually the trolls are men. I don't know why it's like that, but usually the trolls are men. Very seldom do the women get out of pocket like that. Very seldom. But, you know, an uncivilized mutt is an uncivilized mutt. You got to think about it. If a man is an uncivilized mutt, then he was probably raised by a woman who was an uncivilized mutt. So there you have it. There you have it. In any event, moving on. Trump and Elon Musk are at war. And Elon believes that his money is going to carry him over. He believes that his money is going to carry him over. Personally, unless he's going to use that money to fight fire with fire, he's in a losing battle. See, Trump is willing to do anything to get what he wants. And I do mean anything. I don't think Elon Musk could go that far. And I don't think he has the power to go that far, even with all the money he has. I don't think, unless, like I say, he's willing to go there. He don't care how it turn out. If he's willing to use that money to move things, to make people do certain things, yeah, he can get what he wants. But I don't think that's going to happen. I do not believe that'll happen. Trump is the type of dude who will, he'll do something, and Trump would rather ask for forgiveness than permission. Now let me back up. No, he don't. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. Trump would just rather not ask for permission. if things go bad, he's still not going to ask for forgiveness because Trump will never admit he does anything wrong. He ever did something wrong. He'll never admit it. He'll never admit he did something wrong. He must have went to school for that because out of all the years he's been on my radar, I've never heard Trump say that he did something wrong. I never heard him apologize for anything. Elon Musk, where did he grow up? Elon Musk was mostly raised in South Africa. He moved to Canada when he was 17 to study at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. In 1992, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in economics and physics. So Elon does currently live in the U.S. His main residence is in Boca Chica, Texas, the location of SpaceX headquarters. I believe that's right outside of Austin, Boca Chica. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. Let's tie it in. Let's draw down on that. Boca Chica, Texas, distance to Austin. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, damn, it's 5 hours outside of Austin. Damn. All right. In that case, it's probably closer to Houston or Dallas. Let's see. 5 hours, 56 minutes from Houston. 5 hours, 55 minutes from Austin. That's funny. So it's got to be close to Dallas. Nobody just goes out. Nobody with means just goes out into the wilderness like that. Damn, it's 8 hours away from, 8.5 hours away from Dallas. So he's out there. Oh, I see what's going on. So that's where they're talking about he was building his own city. He's building a city. Boca Chica, Texas. Boy, when you got that money, you got that kind of money, boy, you can make people move something. Somebody, you can get people to live on an island. I mean, living on an island ain't necessarily a punishment. So, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, fam. Elon Musk has been very vocal in opposing Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill. And here's what he specifically does not like about the bill. Number one, massive deficit spending. Elon describes the bill as utterly insane and destructive, warning that it raises the national debt and will destroy millions of jobs. Damn, I didn't know he cared. It includes sweeping tax cuts and a $5 trillion debt ceiling increase that Elon calls a burden on future generations. I did not know he cared about future generations like that. Huh. What do I know? Next, he doesn't like the fact that the bill favors dirty old industries over renewables. He criticizes provisions that roll back or eliminate green energy tax credits, says the legislation props up outdated industries while hurting renewables. That move, he argues, is utter madness. A Republican called Trump's actions utter madness. Let me read more. He doesn't like the tax cuts to health care. He doesn't like the cuts to health care and safety nets. He says the bill involves deep cuts to Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP, and other welfare programs. Elon Musk sees those cuts as part of the broader structural damage it causes to American families. I did not know he cared so much. Huh. Political recklessness. Elon thinks that that bill is going to divide the Republican Party. Elon labels the bill disgusting abomination and says voting for it would be political suicide for the Republican Party. He's even called for primary challenges against Republicans who support it. And he said he will stroke the check. He'll break somebody off. He'll break off the opponents of those Republicans who support the bill. So, what did Trump do? In true Trump fashion, Trump responded by threatening to review Elon's government subsidies and contracts, even floating the idea of deportation, which he allegedly is seriously looking into and discussing with his team. Give me a thumbs up if y'all think Trump will deport Elon Musk. I mean, keep in mind now, fam, he's deported Americans before. He's deported Americans before. Give me a thumbs up if you think he'll deport Elon Musk. But keep in mind, Elon Musk ain't a poor immigrant. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. In terms of money, he's the richest man in the world. So give me a thumbs up if you think Trump will deport Elon. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, he faking, he bluffing, he ain't gonna do nothing. Flo says up. T. Davis says up. What about it up? Dex Docket down. Dark Side down. DC down. Jerry down. Hunt down. Sweet Beloved down. Desiree down. Cowboy Cool down. Stacy Johnson up. Aziz Abe up. Mike Dan down. JR up. Sheila Knight down. P. Morton down. $52.25 BTC. That Bitcoin down. Karen Robinson up. Kevin Easley up. What's up, Chuck Diesel? Appreciate you. It looks like, I don't know, first of all, I saw a whole lot of ups, and then I'm seeing a whole lot of downs. It looked like it might be about even. About half of y'all think he'll deport him. About half of y'all think he won't deport him. I wouldn't be surprised what he do. I wouldn't be surprised what he does. I do know if Elon strokes a check, he can get him off his back. I know that for a fact. Sean Lunatic, what's up? What's up, Marcus Bell? What's up, Tanya? Bay Area checking in. I got love for the Bay. Hey, I got love for the Bay. People in the Bay are like people in like New Jersey. Boy, they serious. They serious about where they're from. They don't want to be nowhere else. And they take it personal, man. You start talking about the Bay, they're like, man, they say something serious. The Bay is a different, it's a different vibe. It's a whole different vibe. A lot of real good people, a lot of good people, a lot of talented people came out the Bay, you know. I am a king. Struggling and surviving. Good times. You got Struggling and Striving podcast. What up, what up? Rod Pitt. Salute. Smash up the likes, fam. Y'all smash up the likes, man. Come on now. Smash up the likes. You got 1,000 people in the comment. 1,000 people. Yeah, 1,000 people watching. And only 267 likes. It's insane. It's insane. When I go to people pages that I rock with, whether it be on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, as soon as I land on the page, I like it. I don't even care what they're talking about because I support them. I rock with them. So I don't even care what they're talking about. I just automatically like it to support the platform. I automatically like it. Sometimes stuff be coming down my timeline, and I see people on my timeline that I rock with. As soon as I see the video, I boop, like, post, whatever, like, immediately. Sometimes I don't even check out what they're talking about. I have to come back and check it out. You know, sometimes I just be busy and I'm looking for something else. Sometimes I'm looking for something else, right? And I'm scrolling to try to get to that. So, you know, time is of importance, right? So I'm, you know, but I see somebody that I rock with on the timeline, like, and get on down to where I'm going. Yeah, AJ say Trump realizes what a monster he created. See, what happened was they actually created Trump first. They created the monster first. And now they don't know what to do. They did that to themselves. You would have thought when he got him out the first term, that was going to be it. They had him. They had charges on him, all kinds of stuff. They could have kept him out. They could have did all kinds of stuff to stop him from running. But they were too scared. They didn't have enough balls. So they messed around and let him get back out there on that trail again. And the more he went out there, the more he was talking. Even with felony cases, even going back and forth to court, Fed cases, 34 of them. He was still on the campaign trail and had more power than the district attorney, more power than the judge. The judge was even scared to give him, to find him in contempt of court, to hold him in contempt of court. The judge was scared. The judge was warning him like, don't be getting on Twitter, don't say anything, man. Trump was like, fuck you, man. What the hell is he talking about? The dude had more power. Say, man, anytime a defendant has more power than the judge, you can forget about justice. You can forget about that. Anytime a defendant has more power than the prosecutor, you can forget about it. You can forget about any type of form of justice. You can forget about that. So the whole time Trump was going back and forth to court, it was just a dog and pony show. It was never meant to be taken seriously. But let's see, said the blind man. I personally believe Elon Musk got one more thing to do wrong. And also, Elon better not leave the country. If Elon goes to South Africa or Canada or anywhere outside of this country, it is going to be extremely difficult for him to get back in. I can guarantee you they hold him up at the border. I can guarantee you. And only after Elon bow down and kiss the ring will he be allowed back in. That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining the live. I'll be back with another live in a few ticks. But until then, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.